Well, my thoughts go back more than a half a century ago. And I was in school right up to 1962. So my entire education of 13 years was in a single school. And this is the only school that I know. And this is a criticism about myself too, because I was a president of the alumni club for about 8 or 9 years, and I was not able to do this. We do not have a data set on our own school graduates. Like, who are the members of the club? How many old boys have we produced? Now, 1950 was 70 years ago, so everything was relatively new. There was no such thing as broken windows or broken doors. Everything was spick and span in those days. To the extent that I can remember, it was really nice.
The poor conditions in the school are like the classrooms. The classrooms have holes in the floors, holes in the walls, and some of the doors are broken, and some of the tables, chairs are even broken, cannot be used. The paint of the walls are like, you can scrape it off like that. There's some paint here, some paint not there. So when my father studied in the school, he had a lot of friends, and he misses his friends, and he misses the moments in the school when the school was in a great condition.
Now, something has to be done drastically. And we are at a stage now, things are so bad that if you don't do something, you'll be gone. So a few things has to be done right away. Number one, all this dirt in the school has to be cleaned up. Students must learn that the school has to be a clean place, not a place where you must allow things to rot.
Yeah, you might spend 100,000 to change out the floorboards, but the roof is leaking. It won't last long. Like I was explaining to Mr. Lu just now, he was thinking of repairing the whole roof. What we are trying to do is trying to replace the broken or rotten parts with whatever is cheapest. Once we do that, then we will start looking into the floorboards in the building. I would say about 50% of the floorboards are gone.
We have a very dynamic headmaster who, with some encouragement and with some support, he can do a lot more than what he has in mind. He wants to convert the headmaster's residence into the admin office for the school. If a parent wants to see the headmaster now, he has to climb 3 flights of steps. And if they're old like me, we'll be panting all the way up, maybe get a heart attack by the time you see the principal.
The school has deteriorated quite a fair bit, compared to what I could remember. You don't see fungus and algae growing on the wall to that extent. I mean, we live in the real world, and support in the real world means financial support most of the time. And I find that to be a bit sad, given that there should be quite a number of old boys definitely be able to put some kind of support to this kind of project. So I think the least that I could do is to take the first step. So that was when I decided to support the project.
I went to my sister's school, Marian Convent in Ipoh. The schools are very clean. The walls are not scribbled with any pencils or anything. I feel sad that my school is not like in that school, the conditions, the classrooms, the walls. So I feel a bit sad when I see the comparison of their school and my school.
those contact tracing systems? What do you think?
We have to help the school with some funds in order to improve the state of the school. Very simply, I can put it this way. Right now, we need about $500,000, which $350,000 will be for the main school repairs, to repair the hole in the roof, the tiles, painting and whatnot. We need another $150,000, maybe more, to bring back the school principal's residence back into shape. At least in the Anderson Club here, we exist because we want to help our own classmates and whatnot, to have a networking, to have a social activities, to keep in touch and all that. But the second one says is to help the school. But the alumni clubs don't have this networking, at least Anderson does not have.
If you do not have ideals, then why do you strive and why do you suffer and why do you work so hard? You sacrifice a lot of things to advance in life, but obviously you need to have a dream or ideal in the first place. That's the reason why you sacrifice, why you suffer and why you work so hard.
In maintaining a heritage property or restoring a heritage property involves a lot of money. So the question is, where is the money coming from?
I only want the school to be in better shape. I wish that after the renovation of my school will be in a great condition and it will remain like that forever.
Right now, the school is in a state of decadence. What has the alumni club done? They can take me to task and I can take them to task as well.